Hello guys and welcome back. This is one of the greatest setups that I've seen in a while. Lately we have been really lacking in terms of good solid A+ setups, but today I did enter into a nice call option in Apple. So I entered into a call option around a month out call, and in this video I want to go in depth. The ascending triangle looks absolutely solid, and today we closed above the resistance and we have so much room to the upside. So let's get started into the video. The first thing that I want to talk about is I just want to take a look at the overall market and how the overall market is feeling right here. So we could see that for the overall market, we also have this same setup on, with S&P 500. So how Apple is looking and how SPY are looking, they're looking very, very good. And in fact, SPY is actually more ahead of Apple right here in terms of the breakout of the ascending triangle. So we can see that both Apple and the S&P 500, which is the overall market, are looking very, very similar. So we're taking a look at the bigger picture where we have been trading sideways since July for the S&P 500. So July, August, September, for 3 months we have just been trading sideways. And when we are trading sideways, we are setting up for a bigger move to the upside, especially with November, October, and December being very, very bullish. We have quarter four. We have way more, in terms of shopping, we have way more money in the markets with Halloween coming up. We have Christmas, we have Black Friday coming up, we have Amazon Prime Day coming up. So all of these catalysts are going to drive it and are very, very bullish for the market. Now with the S&P 500, if we take a look at the closer picture, we could also see that, for the past couple days we have been trading sideways and we are setting up here very nicely. We have a very nice bullish candle, so above 574 is going to be very bullish for the S&P 500. So taking a look at the overall trend for October, for November, for December, we are looking very, very bullish, and the S&P 500 is giving that very, very nice confirmation for the S&P 500. Now let's talk about Apple right here, man. Apple looks absolutely incredible right here. We can take a look at the bigger picture. Let's take a look at the weekly time frame. It just looks absolutely amazing. Just like the S&P 500, we have been trading sideways since July. We have been trading sideways. This is the weekly time frame and it just looks amazing. Now the important thing for Apple is going to be, holding the 230 level. We have this ascending triangle, and the reason why the ascending triangles are bullish is because we are creating higher lows. We have been trading sideways. This is the breakout level, but the key thing is that we hold and we trade above 230. So since we broke this level of resistance, we can potentially come back down. That is going to be a great entry if you did not enter into Apple call, so a nice re-entry or a nice average down. But the stop loss is going to be closed below 230. We cannot be below 230 because or else now we have room to the downside, and then we're going to test this level of support. So the stop loss is going to be the close below 230 for Apple. Now let's talk about the price target right here. Pretty much the price target we're aiming for all-time highs. Now what I'd like to take a look at are typically even numbers in the tens. So 240 is a very, very conservative price target right here, especially when we have these big breakouts for the market, for the S&P 500. We have these candlesticks like these where we're talking about, a 3% move right here, 1.6%, 2%. So we're talking about 2% moves at the breakout level going in right over here just for weekly calls. Now my price target, my very, very conservative price target is going to be $240. Now I did get a month out expiration, and I was actually thinking about grabbing even 3-month out calls because I want to play the longer game by playing this massive breakout on the ascending triangle. So I'm just taking a look at a bigger swing for 2 months, 3 months out. Right now I have a month out, but I am thinking about grabbing 3 month out calls. I don't have to worry about data. I don't have to take a look at the market every day. As long as if we're above 230, we are looking good. But definitely a longer play is going to be looking very good. But the setup right here looks absolutely amazing. So this is the contract that I got. I got a month out calls, especially lately. With the price action and us trading sideways, grabbing a month out and grabbing time is definitely going to give you a peace of mind. So since I'm talking about 240 being like the bottom conservative price target, we're talking about 50% this week. Okay, 50% if we hit the price target for Apple here, $240. Longer term play. Let's take a look at the chart here. We're talking about like 245, like a 5% move on a month out, and that's going to be a very nice price target. That's going to be a very nice price target of 60%, 80 to 60%, depending upon whenever we hit. So it's going to be really upon your risk management and what you are taking a look at. I'm personally going to do a month out calls. Weekly calls are also looking good as long as if you have a tight stop loss. So overall, that is pretty much it for Apple, looking very, very good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the Discord. Let's go.